Well, hello everybody. Let's talk about it. Let's see. What happened in the past that's causing you a problem? It's got something to do with that's going on now. What's the nature of your problem you got going on right now that happened in the past? What's the nature of your problem that you got going on now, Aries? Okay, we have here the Eight of Wands. We have quarrel journey. You know, the nature of the fire is a lot of quarrels going on with a Four of Cups. Something about a relationship. You know, a new relationship, incitement. You got some quarrels over a relationship. Somebody's having quarrels when it comes to a Four of Cups in the past, and they're in the reverse. Somebody's all in their feelings because a relationship ain't no longer. So the problem is a relationship in the past you don't deal with, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. If you feel like you done with it, it's a free country. I don't give a damn what people say. You can't make nobody be with somebody. You can't. It says the cause of the problem. What caused this whole problem? And I bet you I can get a good solution. So what caused the problem with this relationship in the past? Let's see. So what caused the problem with the relationship that made it the way it is? So let's see. What caused the problem in the relationship for you to break up in the first place? You know, what caused the problem for this breakup in the first place? What caused the problem for Aries in the first place? Something about comfort zone, clinging. Somebody was clinging on to something and they was in their comfort zone, and somebody was going through a transformation. So what may have caused the breakup is this person was changing and they're separating because they went through a transformation. That same person has changed. That same person is different. So you're not the same person when you go through a transformation. You're totally different. You might seem one way, but you're not the same. So what is the solution to this problem, to solve this situation with this relationship issues you got? So what is the solution that can solve this whole problem with this situation as you're going through? What's the solution here for Aries Spirit? What's the solution to this problem? What's the solution? What's the solution to this breakup and you moving on? What's the solution here, Aries? This could be for a lot of people, so don't take it personal. The solution is the sun getting in your empowerment. You're empowering yourself. It's time to empower yourself. Trick what goes on and let go of your fears. Don't let fears limit you for going further. If that's what you want, don't fear that you're changing, because you are changing and there's nothing you can do because you went through a transformation. You're not the same person. So don't let the fears keep you trapped and make you avoid and be avoiding, you know, because someone doesn't owe no karma. There's no karma owed here because you went through a transformation, because karma's in the reverse. So you don't owe no karma. So why are you so bent out of shape? Because you walked away from something. It's not going to cost you no karma. So why are you all upset? Well, somebody upset because I left them. Somebody all upset. Trick that. It's that old saying, so do you want me to go buy you a bottle? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was always told. You know, can't nobody make you be in a relationship that you ain't happy in. It's just the way it is. Let go of the fears, because you change. You're not the same person. Everybody changes and everybody has to make difficult decisions. And sometimes a separation is hard, and you had to leave this person alone because this person was still wanting to stay in 3G. You can't stay behind once you go forward. Remember that. As you transforming, you got to go forward no matter what that person do. You can't sit there and be stuck because somebody's stuck in their head of, oh, I want you. You can't stay when you're not that same person no more. As you go through transformation, the person either catch up with you or it's just not going to work. So what's going to happen here when it comes to this relationship? You're in separation. So Once you leave something, if it's meant for you, it gonna show back up. But you both have to be in line. Remember this, in relationship, if you don't line up, it's gonna be hard for y'all, and you're different and you're changing, and that other person don't want to change. You can't make them come your way. You can't. You can only tell them, I have to move on. It's no karma because you went through a transformation, and that's that. You can't stay somewhere where just for the convenience of it. Oh, I got a relationship, but the relationship ain't going nowhere. So, what's the outcome of this relationship situation? What's going to happen with relationship when it comes to that? It says financial and finances is what cause problems in this relationship anyway. So finances is a problem when it comes to this relationship. There's no money. Nothing growing. So finances is a problem in this relationship, and that's a lot of it. So, remember, finances is the reason why relationships are flopping, because there's nothing it's like a flower, it's nothing blooming. And so that means, it says, so you need to accept that so your new love can come in. A new person will be stirring up your attraction once you realize a new person will show up, because finances is a problem in this relationship. No, there's nothing, you can't build nothing off of nothing. You can try. You can try. But if one of you not able, then they're not making, it's not going nowhere. That means then you're only keeping yourself stuck. So, you need to allow your heart to soar and start being, and let your passion come out, and let the new one come in. So you might have to free yourself from a situation. Free yourself. Because this is unrequired love. There's not enough chemistry, even with this new love. It's unrequired love. So the best thing is to trust yourself and choose yourself. And in the end, if love is for you, it will show up for you. But don't be looking for it and chasing. You give yourself away in your vulnerability. It makes you real vulnerable to the world to think you accept what they give you. Don't chase love. People have to, sometimes you leave it, it'll start to grow up and realize it's time to blossom. You can't stay in the same rut. You're not going to do it. It says you deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. And you got to understand, you deserve love because you are lovable. Don't never think you don't deserve love and just stay in a relationship that don't benefit you and it's nothing. And go out there and flirt, and it's okay for you to flirt. You're not gonna get karma for loving yourself. You can't stuck with no relationship and ain't going nowhere. That's just like, well, I'll stay here forever, I'll stay here till the end of time, and we both just, nobody wants to go through the changes that you have to. Somebody have to stand up for whatever you're going for, and if both of you ain't on the same page, it's not gonna work. You're two different people, and so you have to see that. And this person here, this 4 cups was not on your level. This person here was not willing to. This person here wasn't willing to change. They wanted everything their way. They just wasn't willing to change. So what can you do? If they don't want to go through their transformation, let them be lost. I tried to tell you it's time to either go and find the things you need to awaken, but once you awaken before that person, and that person don't make no changes, you only staying stuck because you're just wanting convenience. And at that point, it's time to say goodbye. Y'all like, share, and subscribe.